is the mountain star and the water star important? Even though they are small numbers, they are the stronger numbers and they are the most significant numbers that you want to learn. Alright? Why? Because the water star will show you the wealth potential of the house. If you want to use flying star to get rich, to become wealthy, to increase your prosperity, you need to look at the water star. So different sectors of the house will have a different water star number. And depending on whether the number is lucky or unlucky, that's when it is a good water star or a bad water star. For example, number 8 is the current period number, is the lucky number for the current period. Therefore, the number 8 water star is the most lucky star for prosperity for the whole house. For the whole house, okay? Even though it is only in one sector, okay? And when you superimpose this chart onto your house, you must find out, look for where the water star 8 falls in your house. And that you do when you superimpose the chart on the house. And we'll talk about superimposing the charts on the house. But first of all, you must know where the water star 8 is. So you look for the water star 8, which is the number 8, the small little number 8 on the top right hand corner here. Now because this house is facing southwest 1, the water star 8, as you can see, has fallen into the front of the house, okay? And this place where it's fallen to, that particular place, that sector, is known as the facing palace of your house. Now opposite there is the sitting palace, in other words, at the back. Now look for the mountain star 8. The mountain star 8 is the number 8, the little number 8 that is on the left of the main number. Now look for it in the chart and you will find that it is at the back, opposite, okay, to the front. Okay, so here in this chart, the mountain star 8 is at the back and the water star 8 is in front. And this is a house that is facing southwest 1. It is just one of the many charts. So this is what all the charts will look like, except the numbers will change. Not the main numbers, because the main numbers are the numbers of the current period. So the number 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, the big numbers will be the same. But the water star and the mountain star will change. And this is why you need to know what these numbers mean, whether they are lucky or unlucky. And you need to know where they are in your house. And that's the subject where we have to look for in great detail. That's all part of the formula. But first you have to familiarize yourself with what a flying star chart of a house looks like. Okay, and this is based on its facing direction, is based on the period. And that's where the number 8 comes. Now, not only do we look at the luck of each of the numbers, we also look at the strength of each of the numbers. We need to know how strong these numbers are. And of course, the number 8 is very strong. Okay? But because it's the current period, but we also need to know the relative strength of the other numbers. We need to know whether the number is good or bad, but we also need to know whether the number is strong. If it is a bad number and it's very strong, it's very bad luck. We have to subdue it. If the number is very good and is very strong, we have to enhance it. We have to activate it. Okay? Now here's the thing. Principle of Feng Shui. Okay? You can activate it, you can activate the mountain star and the water star in many different ways. Okay? But the best way to do it is to know about the secrets of fundamental Feng Shui itself. You activate with activity, sound. Why? You need yang energy. you know, whenever I see a house that is really yin, oh, not so good energy, it's very sticky, it's heavy, I lighten up the energy, open all the doors, let the wind flow through, invite a lot of people, have yang energy. So activity is very important, must not be too quiet. Of course, you must not overdo it. Bright lights does it. Let the sunlight come in. If you can't get the sunlight in, turn on the lights. And sound, okay? These are the three things of nature, natural activators, natural energizers, okay? Activity, sound, and bright light. But if you add to that the element of images, because you see, Feng Shui also uses the power of the mind. Okay, that's what gives existence to prosperity, to good luck, and it also gives existence to bad luck. And the way to do that is to use symbols. I've never really given a course on why I am such a great believer of symbols. I'm a great believer of symbols because I realize that everything in the world is symbolic. And I have pursued my research into symbolism all these years, and I am so glad I did because it is so powerful. Symbols are much more powerful than people realize. Okay, and all of Feng Shui is symbolic. The trigrams is symbolic. The trigrams, the Lo Shu square, the meanings of the numbers, they're all symbolic. Colors are symbolic, shapes are symbolic. Energy is symbolic. Okay, now coming back to the numbers of the Lo Shu square, not only do we know the luck of each of the different numbers, we need to find out the strength of the numbers, and also we need to know the strength of the water star versus the mountain star versus the main star. The main star is the weakest. Actually, what we are looking for in the flying star chart is we're looking at the water star and the mountain star, because the water star brings prosperity and the mountain star brings good health, good relationships, happiness. So these two stars, I mean, you think about it. If you've got plenty of money, money keeps rolling in. If you've got good health, if you have good relationships, what more do you want? What does good health mean? It means you have the energy, the vitality to enjoy your good fortune. Without money, you can't do much in the world. Okay? You need some money. You don't need to be super rich, but you do need to have financial stability. And then you need to have good friends, good relationships with your family, with your friends, with your colleagues at work. That's what makes you happy or unhappy. Good Feng Shui is not just about money. It's about money and enjoying the money and use. I mean, like, what's the use when we're so into fashion, for example? Why do we want to look good? We want to look good in order for our friends to say to us, gee, you look nice. Right? Like that. So that's the relationship part. So the water star brings you the money, the mountain star brings you the good health and the good relationship. The three things, the three most important things, all good luck emanates from these three factors. So that's why it's important. Water star is the strongest. Water star is stronger than mountain star. Mountain star is stronger than middle star, the main star. So in the flying star, what we're doing is we're looking to improve our wealth, our relationships, and our health. It's about the samsaric world. It's about material things. Let's face it, that's what Feng Shui is. It is about improving our worldly life.